So you
See, they
said,
keep.
Oh, yeah, we're going.
sorry.
We're live. Shut up. My turn to talk. All right. So we're back here. Game 3 of the grand finals. Twisted Fusion now up 2-1 as tUS came in up 1 game thanks to being in from the winner's bracket. But Twisted Fusion has really looked fantastic, and the guys on tUS have looked very much less so. I think that's an accurate assessment. I don't know. You guys agree with that?
Yeah, I extremely, I strongly back that.
I mean, I don't know. Like both of these teams are going to be in Diamond. We were talking about a little bit off the air as well. And
Okay, can I say something?
yeah,
Okay, in the first game they banned Parasite, and then they instantly picked the Ophelia. I mean, that's an obvious. I want Misery to ban the Ophelia here because I really think they're gonna first pick it,
no
or if
elephant.
not first.
Yeah, it's the
Yep, there we go.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
I can't blame them too much for that. Like really, I guess yeah. If you ban the oath, then they take the elephant. If you ban the elephant, they take the oath. So
But see, there's still here comes the Rhapsody problem. Yeah, there's Rhapsody,
Rhapsody.
and then are they gonna get the bubbles again? Maybe bubbles, torture.
yeah, I don't know. Sorry, go.
They actually banned out Swiftblade this time.
Yeah, that was nice. But I kind of know. I just don't. I'm not sure how much it matters at this point, really. Like, because Time to Die has shown he's not just a mildly competent drafter. He actually kind of knows what he's doing here. I mean, I was really, really impressed with the decision making in Game 2. Like, it was a greedy lineup, but it totally worked. And it was a level 1 Kong. Nobody saw it coming, and it let them basically. It justified the greed, essentially. It let them get away with it. So.
Okay, so
Yeah, sorry.
they picked Kraken. So I'm guessing Legion might pick up bubbles here. Maybe bubbles.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Maybe they'll go for a carry or something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like maybe bubbles or like a melee initiator. Maybe.
Yeah, I like the bubbles because that'll let them mid or
Oh,
suicide.
well,
No,
yeah,
Pharaoh,
yeah, Pharaoh's
that's fine.
good. Pharaoh's good. Yeah.
That's going to stop the Tempest pick.
I don't like Pharaoh versus Kraken. Because he just, like, drops it on your mummy walls
That's
and then
true.
you're fucked.
That's true. But he'll stop the Magnus ultimate if he's right. And I think it's more importantly just like if they pick Tempest now, or they can't pick Tempest now, basically. So now they can't jungle.
Then why didn't they pick Andromeda?
Because then you have to lane the Andro or the Rhapsody.
Uh,
Yeah.
always thinking.
Yeah, that's right.
So I mean, Kraken and Magnus, they can pretty much lane anywhere. Actually, they probably mid or suicide for both of those heroes.
Okay, I want to go back to something real fast, though. Lane
Yeah.
Rhapsody. Like, not support Rhapsody, just throwing it out there. Arcane him.
Yeah, it's pretty strong like a Harkons and like.
Just
But
saying.
I just
Like, she's a
Yeah.
support hero. No, like, she should never be played as anything other than a support hero. She's just too strong at that to not be a support hero. I completely understand that. I'm just saying. I'm curious. You know?
yeah,
I've
she's
seen
definitely.
people play her as a suicide in TMM.
I've played her as a suicide in TMM because people in TMM are fucking stupid and make stupid picks. So I'm like, I'll support, I'll play Rhapsody, I'm gonna pick Rhapsody first. And then they do stuff like pick jungles and other weird heroes and stuff, and I'm just like, there's nobody going top. There's literally nobody going top, so I had to suicide
Okay.
Rhapsody. That was funny.
So they banned Hag. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a Mag toward mid and then like a Kraken suicide. Or they could send because Sorcerer's a really good hero at boxing out support. I mean, suicides. So they may just do like a Magnus suicide Kraken solo mid, then a safe lane with a jungle.
I don't know if it matters. I mean, like,
Well,
I want to. I was talking about this before, but Twisted Fusion has looked so good in these first 2 games, and whatever the hell is eating. I don't know if they've been hit by the Monstars or something like that, but tUS looks like awful. And yes, that was a Space Jam reference, and I'm really sad that neither of you. Come on,
I haven't
really?
watched Space Jam in like 20 years.
Yeah, me neither. But so what? You remember Monstars? No, it's the team of the aliens that steals all the talent from the.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Monstars.
there you go. It was there. Okay, that killed it. Thank you.
What about a Blood Hunter? Eat these Ophelia creeps.
No, that's
No,
Bloodhunter.
I hate Bloodhunter.
See, Keeper of the Forest. I mean, I like his ultimate lineups with the Kraken and Torture. I really like it, but
I think they
I
jungle
do have
people here.
Shadow. Yeah, I think Keeper
He could be
could be. Yeah.
it'll be hard, I guess, against Wrap and Bubbles because they've got Wave Clear, but and Anti-Push. I don't know. Look at Hellborn bans too. Salamence, Shadowblade, Puppet Master. Man, Twisted Fusion. Like they shouldn't ban the Salamon though, because Slot Please is the one that plays that hero, and he's not here. So I don't know if that's Misery, like half knowing what he's doing and not half knowing what not really knowing what he's doing, because Twisted Fusion is the only team that picks up Salamon, but they run it on Slot, and he's on here, so unnecessary ban.
They picked up a Soul Sister, which I mean it's a pretty decent pick.
Yeah.
It works well with their AoE team fight.
Yeah, and it'll be good to follow up the Kraken ultimate too with his ult.
Yeah.
But okay, Syl and Ho Feng. I've seen him play Syl before in the Lose Bracket finals. He knows how to play that hero too. So
yeah, I really like Legion's draft. I think it's a really strong draft. Yeah.
I mean, they've got Wrap, Oath, Push, and Teamfight. Extremely defensive for Silhouette, who's a pretty damn squishy hero. So she's going to be very, very hard to kill in these fights. And Bubbles for lockdown, Pharaoh for lockdown, awesome initiation.
The problem with Hellborn's lineup is that it's really greedy. They have like three heroes that absolutely need a portal key.
Like, it's a 4 melee core.
Yeah, it's way too greedy and it's too much mana, especially with the guy.
Against the Pharaoh too. That's a really good point.
4 melee heroes versus a Pharaoh.
Yeah, I think.
I guess they're.
I don't like.
They're hoping that there are enough. There are enough heroes there that when Pharaoh ulties, like only 2 of them will be able to fit in there, so the rest will pop out.
And they've got the Kraken, I guess. You can fit more than 2 people or 3 people in a Mummy Walls. You can fit like 3 or 4 at least, right? No, you can fit at least 4, maybe even 5. I don't know.
If there's like a creep in there, like heroes pop out all the time.
You can definitely fit more than that. I know I've fit before. Anyway, but I think it's.
No, you're talking to the best Pharaoh player US.
Yeah.
Mid-Romney.
Dude, I play Pharaoh Mid Wars so much. All right, I know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah. I mean, how many games have you played Pharaoh? I remember you played Pharaoh like every game. One a while.
Probably like 2,000 games.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. About 2,000 games. He's played.
Jesus, man. But other thing is, 2 channeling ultimates on the Hellborn side versus a Pharaoh.
Well,
yeah.
I guess they're gonna have to spot the souls this ulti with the Pharaoh.
Really
but they've got rockets though, yeah. So like they can scout, and they're gonna have to spot the Magnus ulti too, because presumably he's gonna have the portal key. But that's what rockets are for, right?
They ulti from different angles, and then the Pharaoh can stop one of them.
But like if you interrupt either of those channels, can Hellborn take a team fight anymore?
No, and they also have the bubbles to cancel either of those.
That's true too, and the Kelphiel, yeah, that's a good point. And Skeleton Kings if they get really lucky.
Okay, so I like what they're doing though. They're sending Kraken. I mean, Magnus Suicide. Yeah, they're sending Kraken mid. It looks like, and I really like the decision.
Yeah,
Magnus
that's
Suicide.
much better. I agree.
So they get the. They should send the.
I don't know, because Magnus can get stunned out of Steam Bath by Syl. And
sorry, go ahead.
Can Silk really kill a Kraken? I don't think so.
I
think it's too tanky.
Yeah.
And if they stun Magnus at a Steam Bath, like that could be mildly problematic. They're still probably not gonna kill him just because he's got Lava Surge, but.
And Kraken should be able to beat Pharaoh safe lane, except for the fact that Kraken actually didn't go a hatch.
I don't know. I don't know if Kraken can beat Pharaoh safely. Actually, Time to Die is a really good Pharaoh player. That's what I've seen Twisted Fusion a bunch.
Really, Kraken should win, but Kraken doesn't actually have hats.
I agree, but Hellfire 1v1 versus a melee, like if Pharaoh plays this right, he can screw with this Kraken so hard. Like he's got to avoid the splashes and rocket spam.
I don't like them dueling mid lane for The Last of Us because they don't have any sets. They don't have any targeted stuns. They're like set stuns.
Take cover Bubbles
it's all skill
on
shot.
the hook. Easy. Like Bubbles is level 2 now. He's got to take cover. Gauntlet should never, ever, ever land a hook.
Yeah.
Like that's just it's way too easy to avoid that. And then what? Torture has a really, really long delay on his chain reactions.
Yeah. So it's Bubbles shouldn't die. The dueling mid is pretty weak.
He should be mostly okay too in terms of CS. Like he's not gonna win this lane, but he should get his creep kills. And Pharaoh up top gonna get lane control as well, so he's gonna hit level 3 here. I don't remember. Can Kraken charge out of Pharaoh walls?
Yeah, he
can.
can.
He takes damage on the way out, but not too much.
Yeah. that'll be good.
It's weird that he got lane control with Pharaoh rocketing creeps.
I'm telling you,
Or
man.
his
There you go.
flash.
There's some walls up, and he's gonna take a bunch of damage here, actually. Both sides are. Charge misses, though, and here comes Torture with a haste rune, though. Hellfire's there, Kraken can't dive, chain reactions go down, and Torture can't really dive this either. Yes, he can. One more auto. No!
Torture could have gotten that.
Yeah, he
Maybe,
could have,
maybe.
but he thought that auto was gonna kill him, and I don't blame him.
He didn't want to risk giving a kill to the suicide.
Yeah, but now Torture has to use some of his regen.
Yeah.
If Kraken had hit that stun,
Yeah.
that was a dead
Yeah.
Pharaoh. I don't know what Diglett's doing.
I don't know either. 230 gold per minute here, 215 on that Pharaoh.
And Bubble's getting hit by a hook.
Yeah. Well, he's still got shelter, so if he does get hit by a hook, it's still pretty hard to kill him. They do have pretty good burst, though. It's just a matter of keeping him locked down, of course. Bottom lane silhouette, level 4. Magnus is level 1, because Rhapsody. That's pretty much what happened right there.
Yeah.
Is Team US, or The Last of Us, are they a West team or an East team?
A West
They
team.
are a West team.
They're the ones, the players from Japan, right? A player?
No,
Yeah.
it's my team that has players from Japan.
Yeah, I
They
keep
have
asking
players from
this.
California.
Yeah. I know Diglett's from East.
Jersey.
I think the rest of their team is US West.
Yeah.
So, yes, despite allegations of everybody's lying and saying they're US West when they're really US East to take advantage, no, in fact, they are all US West, except for Diglett. And Millstone Gaming has a player from friggin' Japan and one from Bolivia, right? Oscar's
Bolivia, yeah. And then 2 of us are from Midwest, and one of them is from Canada. So
Yeah.
we all get lower paying to the US West.
I don't think
We do have we have players who get 200 MS on US East.
Kraken is gonna get the kill here, yeah. Pharaoh's in a lot of trouble, and there goes the eliminate as well. So, Pharaoh gonna drop here. Oh god, Hellfire.
Nope.
No, Pharaoh might not drop here. Actually,
Melee.
He's
oh,
dead.
Yep,
and
yep, yes.
Solstice?
Nice, yes! Beautiful.
Am I ahead of you guys?
Maybe 4, 12, 4, 13, 14.
How did I get 13 seconds ahead?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
What the hell? Okay.
Like, sometimes it takes a little longer, or like, it's easy to get a couple of seconds off track, but 13 seconds? No.
Tell me when you hit 1240.
On the replay, I just did 12:45,
44,
12:46, 47, 48.
50, 51.
Yeah, you're pretty much right. There goes the... No, it's done. One more auto attack from Sil. Yeah, that's me killed. So Eggy B on the suicide. Just hit level 3 there, and that's kind of nice for him, I guess, but still takes the death. Archie Tiger. I haven't talked about him at all, but he's at 200 gold per minute, and he's never ganked.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully,
yeah.
He does have a Vulture Lord there. It's a good farming creep for Ophelia, but other than that, I don't know what creeps he's been getting because I've been paying much attention to him. But hopefully we see a rotation out of him pretty soon.
I mean, like, Oaf is not really a good jungler anymore, a good farmer anymore in the jungle.
No,
She used to
she
be.
falls behind.
She's still obviously got really good gank presence, and definitely a hero that's worth.
Bubbles just uses Self aggressively. He actually might die.
Yeah, he's gonna die. That was a really bad play. I don't know why you would do that in a duel lane.
Yeah, well, Torture was in this though, but
That doesn't
still,
matter.
it's way too aggressive.
Like, if you, the fact that you can't see him should be your cue not to do that. No. Silhouette is level 6, and top lane Pharaoh taking some aggression. We're gonna see a port up here as well, so Pharaoh also
Pharaoh's
level 6, and
maxing rockets on him.
yeah,
So I don't think he's going to be able to kill Kraken unless...
well, with Bubbles here,
Here comes Solstice.
yeah, and there's the
Solstice.
Hellfire actually charged completely whiffing, so he needs the Pharaoh, nice 2-man stun, and the release of
That's
Kraken
nice.
onto both. That was well done. Shell Surf out though. They will kill a Kraken. Yes, last auto. No!
Nope.
Nope. Very bad.
Shield putting in work.
Big plays. So that lucky getaway that Pharaoh had earlier under the tower is now reciprocated, and we see Kraken living because.
So there is a solo Rhapsody moving on up here.
Well, she's gonna kill both of them. Is what she's gonna do, and she's gonna actually. No, Solstice is
She
gonna.
gets spotted by Solstice.
No, I don't think she saw him. I don't think he saw her.
I think the
The fog was right there.
vision.
Bottom lane, what? Gauntlet came in, killed Sil. All right, TUS is gonna make this a series.
That's a pretty good rotation for Misery. Do they have a lane ward up? No, they don't have a lane ward up. So
Yeah. And Rhapsody really can't do that. He can't leave this lane pushed up as far as he is
No.
without a lane ward.
Their lane ward is top for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know, man. tUS
I'm
maybe
hoping to
bringing this
see-
back.
yeah, I'm hoping to see another rotation from Gauntlet or even Kraken when or even Solstice when it turns nighttime. At around 7:30.
Yeah.
Without a lane ward, she's really susceptible to ganks.
Yeah, this is live. So, just for those in Twitch who are asking, it is indeed. It's a replay cast, of course, because this game was played, what, 2 weeks ago now? Something like that. But, Silhouette, I get the kill on Magnus. That was a lot of damage. That took him from, like, what, 4th or 2/5 of his health or whatever, 40% or something, to nothing in about half a second. And still gonna finish the Nullstone. 8-minute Nullstone on Silhouette.
No, I think
that's
she just.
Oh,
that's
it's
a
a
recipe.
recipe. Oh, yeah, I'm just
Yeah, she
wrong.
bought the recipe and the management.
I hate that. God damn it, people. That, like, I do that too, though. You click the item, and since the recipe's so cheap, it almost always, like, auto-buys it.
Destroyed a Hellborn
Oh, I just do that so I
Top
can
lane,
get the...
actually, Kraken to be able to get the kill.
If they go
Solstice
for
ultimate.
two-
Solstice
Oh,
ultimate.
Solstice should not have ultimate
Yeah, I
back,
don't know
'cause
why.
they're pushing bottom. They really need the Solstice ultimate to defend that tower.
Yeah.
Because they can't let Ophelia take these two bottom
Yeah.
towers. That just gives them so much early game advantage.
The Oath Wrap, Bubbles blocking the Catman and getting it killed. Thanks, Bubbles. But
See, this is... I mean, Hellborn really needs to stop this push.
they can't. I mean, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah. They don't have a Solstice ulti, they don't have a Kraken ulti.
Yeah. And there's no teleport on Pharaoh, or not on Pharaoh, on Torture.
The
There's no
Legion have
teleport on
destroyed a
Solstice, there's no teleport on
Hellborn
Gauntlet.
tower.
Against Ophelia, you just can't let her get those towers.
Look, why are they carrying ports? 1,500 gold on Gauntlet. Torture's got 483. I guess he's a support, so maybe he's got other reasons why. And he has a jungle solstice, so he's got a ward. So yeah, I can understand a little bit. It's difficult to always carry a port on a support, but like Gauntlet needs a port here. Out of all heroes in this game, like why wouldn't Gauntlet have a port? Maybe Bubbles a little bit more. But I feel
You
like that's
saw
a
the
really
futility in it.
He's going for an early PK here, and he'll have it actually in a few minutes. So
So it looks like Solstice wants to set something on top, but is that lane ward? Is that ward season?
I think it did at some point. It probably gave them enough, like that fleeting glimpse of Solstice. And hook there onto Bubbles again. He's having issues dodging those hooks. Right into the Gauntlet Blast and the Torture Chain Reaction. So triple stacked Angels here
And
from
that gives
Rhapsody.
him his PK.
Yeah, Hellborn looks really strong here. Except for giving the towers up, they still have an advantage.
Yeah, and the experience too is the real big deal.
Yeah. And there's no what's
4,500.
up. They can if they get a rotation up on Pharaoh.
Yep.
I mean, getting up on Pharaoh, they can push that tower down.
And Solstice dropping a Illuminate, what is that? Whatever. Luminescence there. Illuminates the daytime version, I think. And Kraken actually going to charge Pharaoh in and drop the ultimate. Luminous Busting come down, and nice stop there from the Solstice as he came trying in. And they're going to counter. Kraken going to die here.
I don't.
Yeah, that was the
That was-
Ophelia ulti.
Yeah, it was the Ophelia, but it was a bad time from Solstice too. Like, he should have started that charge way earlier than he did, and he would have been inside the walls. Like, they gave Pharaoh the opportunity to put mummy walls up, and
The Hellborn have destroyed a
Mid
Legion
tower will actually
tower.
die, but looks like Gauntlet might get pay for this as, yeah, hook goes forward. Really, really nice hook there, but it doesn't matter as he dies anyway. Misery gonna drop there, 415 GPM on him. He has a portal key now because he had enough gold for it before. He must have bought it. Astrolabe finished up on Ophelia, and she continues to do. So we saw this earlier with Archie Tiger, but not going boots. She's got a Ring of Sorcery and an Astrolabe, but no boots of any sort.
Doesn't Richard do that sometimes?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really play the hero Ophelia, but I'm pretty sure boots are pretty crucial on the hero.
I think boots are crucial on pretty much all the heroes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play Ophelia, so I can't be 100% safe.
Yeah. And like Archie Tiger's a
Especially
pretty
Richard
well-known
do that.
Oath player, so like if he thinks that's the best route to go, then I guess maybe.
So Gauntlet has actually an 11-minute portal key, which is really fast.
Yeah, he's a 415 gold, or he was. He was a 415 GPM. Now he's at 400.
But you gotta. I mean, yeah. I mean, he did get the free farm mid.
Yeah. And there's the null stone actually finished on Silhouette.
So a 12
I
minute,
think.
11-minute milestone.
Yeah, she's got it planned out to her. And actually, Salem going to drop once again. So this Bubbles is not having a great time. Some 200 GPM, 0-4-1. As I don't understand why he can't dodge these hooks. I guess
Because you can't
ping?
autocast it.
I mean, Halborn's at a pretty good point right now. They can make something happen.
And Silhouette going to drop the illusions here. And Torture going to be really careful about this. Nice tUS blessing. And she's gonna, yep, that was bad. But might kill Gauntlet. No, both Gauntlet and Torture getting really, really low, but not gonna die. Solstice wants something here, but not gonna make Ophelia pay. Obviously, she still does not have boots. Gauntlet wants a hook somewhere. And this is actually a two-man kelp field. Shell Surf misses, but doesn't really matter. And Solstice is gonna take the stun as well, and he's gonna be able to walk away, so that shouldn't be a very big deal at all. Rhapsody and
They need to rotate.
Yeah, Kraken has not left the top lane.
Yeah, Magnus needs to come in. With Kraken ulti there and a Magnus stun, they could have turned that fight around with Solstice.
So Kraken just tried to TP right in the middle of the lane against the
The
Pharaoh.
Legion have destroyed
had
the
Hellfire
Hellborn
up.
Tower.
And that went exactly as well as you might think. He also had Wrath up. I think he used that. So
And Mummy.
yeah, he had mummies. I don't think he used the mummies. I think it was just the Wrath and the Hellfire. But like, what are you doing? He was teleporting right next to a bunch of Legion creeps in full view of a Pharaoh who's level 9 now with his ulti off cooldown. So
I've done that before though. Like you're watching mid and
Yeah.
you think you're somewhere where you're not.
I think we've all done that.
I mean, he's allowed to make mistakes. I'm just saying that's okay. Bad plan.
It totally sucks though. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking wreck this fight, and then you're looking at your hero and you're like, why is my hero not mid? What am I doing?
This is the longest fucking TP I've ever had. So Legion just took triple stacked Ancients.
Yeah. Which have been stacked now
And
for about 4
that
minutes.
pushed
but
them
still.
over the gold.
It did. And they've cut the experience lead as well. It was about 4.5k, now it's 2.5k. And I don't know, like Halborn's side really have no real late game. Like I guess Solstice is their hardest carry, but
Yeah.
he's at 345 GPM, which is fine.
I think Hellborn has more late game than Legion because Legion has like
Really?
the
There's a
Arrow and
silhouette.
Yeah, but like the Hellborn, they have Gauntlet, they have Solstice, they have Magnus. They have a 4-core pretty much, a quad core.
I mean, a silhouette with Rhapsody and Ophelia behind her, plus Pharaoh's a good late game hero.
Yeah, I mean he is, but I don't think Silhouette would be enough to outcarry their
I think it will
AoE
be.
ultimates.
I think it's gonna be impossible to kill this Sil as the game goes on because of the oath and the rat.
What do you think of stage groups on still, Chris?
Unopposed. Anyway, fight starting here. Looks like Ophelia will get destroyed right off the bat. Excellent Solstice ultimate. Everything being lined up very well. Rhapsody ultimate can be stopped immediately, and the Hellborn side are pinning up here. They're just getting 2 for 2 as Douchebag Mac may be able to pick up a couple of kills. Pharaoh gets into the woods here. Infernal's really still going to kill him, and Rhapsody can be able to help finish off Solstice off to the side as well. Silhouette buys back, and actually Illusions
Silhouette
in.
didn't die this, but for them to go on top of that fight, they needed to kill
Oh
Silhouette.
god, Silhouette didn't die.
Yep, Silhouette needed to die that fight. That probably was...
I didn't even realize that. I thought she died. There's Architecture that can burst off the bat. But yeah, you're right.
It's hard playing Ophelia against Solstice though if the ultimate gets off because
Yeah.
instantly your creeps are almost dead. They're slowed or they're feared.
Right. Well, you drop a newest blessing, they're right back to full, so
That's true.
it depends on whether that's a smart play, but obviously. So 1600 GPM unsil, likely to see the portal key, next item. And it's obviously going to be a really, really powerful pickup for her. Once again, Legion side pushing. As actually they want Kraken here. Nice tree grapple there from Sil, and Kraken can be in some trouble here. Shell Surf goes down, will snipe him out. That's going to be an easy kill. Really, really good tree grapple there, and that was a terrible port. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Things like this, they're fun. It's just miscommunication and sloppy.
Yeah, that's
Tower.
just awful.
They're losing all their momentum.
It's just too bad because they were looking good. Like, they had an early mid-game lineup, and they were winning their lanes, and they had a golden experience advantage that was pretty hefty. So, But they really let the Silhouette get back in the game. 530 GP on Sil.
I think it was the Magnus being greedy, not having a TP.
Yeah.
The Legion had
Well,
destroyed
the Magnus
a
and Kraken,
Hellborn
yeah,
tower.
none of them rotated. And they should have.
Alright. And like that's what they need to do. Like you're right. I mean, they have that lineup that promotes team fighting like right now, and instead of team
But
fighting.
then
they're just
again, it
single lanes.
is like it is a newly reformed team with new players. None
Yeah.
of them, I don't think any of them really have any experience playing in competitive games.
That's true.
And they probably just lack a lot of communication and teamwork that those new teams do.
I think Misery has some experience, and obviously Digle's
Well,
been
I know-
around for a long time.
I know Misery used to be. I think he used to play competitively a little bit,
Yeah.
but he left the game for a while, and he comes back on and
Right.
off every once in a while.
Like it's not a name that I recognize, but I believe others have told me that yeah, this guy's been around before. But you're right. Like I mean, for the most part, this is not really a team that's is comprised of well-known players by any means. And I mean, in that vein, really, Archie Tiger is a new player for Twisted Fusion. He has not been on this team for very long. I think this is his first cycle with them. And like,
And you said their captain wasn't even here.
no, he's not. Slot Please is their typical drafter, and I don't know if he's the in-game captain. I mean, sometimes that varies, but I would assume that he is just because he's the drafter. But I don't know. And Ho Fung is not usually there, so Time to Die is typically their carry player for most heroes, and Slot plays carry for some other heroes. It depends. Their roles switch around a lot, actually. Like Archie Tiger always plays, not always, but Archie Tiger will often play Magnus, and Salem will also often play Magnus. It depends. So like, it's hard to pin them down a little bit because they do some stuff. But yeah, Wrath of Fair gonna stop the Solstice here, and he's gonna end up dying. As here comes and yeah, Solstice ultimate. Like why?
Just as a fuck you.
It's down for 90 seconds. It's like that's a terrible decision. I don't know. But yeah, I do feel like Archie Tiger really made a difference in this team because Twisted Fusion was a thoroughly mediocre team before this. Like, I mean, I don't want to flame them or anything, but they really weren't considered a team that would be threatening for Diamond Division. They were a mid-tier gold team by all rights, and I feel like Archie Tiger has brought some stability here and maybe some experience, much in the same way that Insania did for Rexars a few months ago, like we were talking about a little bit off stream.
The Legion had destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Sometimes just bringing in that one person that has been there before and has
The
experience
Hellborn
playing
had
for a long
destroyed
time,
a Legion tower.
knows what to do. I guess it helps.
So Chris, about that about those phase boots on Silhouette.
I mean, personally, I like it, but
Yeah.
I can understand that Steam boots are better in most situations. But yeah, I like the Ghost Marches on Silhouette. I like the extra mobility. I like the chasing. I like the
Jump
extra
here.
damage.
Yeah, as Kraken to drop the ultimate right onto Pharaoh's head, but he's going to take the stun and leave. Douchebag actually gets the kill on the Vanilla Fresh with a little bit of help from Silhouette. And Eruption going off in the background as over here
And
Silhouette
Bubbles
actually does not die. Silhouette illusion, and yeah, Salem going to live in the background. Magnus here trying to get away. That might actually happen as Archie Tiger drops on the affiliate in the background. Solstice and Pharaoh going at it. And it looks like Kraken going to fall here as well. Magnus has the portal key, he gets away, and he's gonna live. Kraken actually gonna live. No, is he not?
Oh.
I don't know. Pharaoh not helping out very much there with the mummy walls, but here comes the tree grapple. Wrong direction. And portal key away! Uh-oh. Yeah. There's
I think
Kraken.
the
No,
Pharaoh
portal key
wall
again
saved
from
us.
yeah. Not quite. It didn't quite save him. It got very close, but
It
the
almost
PK
saved
from Silhouette obviously coming through at the end. Was it? God, there was a couple of games at least, where we saw Silhouette play and just kept not getting a portal key.
Oh, those were
Yeah,
against
that was
us.
the game. We think they lost because they didn't
Yeah.
get a portal.
Yeah.
It was against Frogno Hippo, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it might
against
have
your
been.
Planks. If she had gotten a portal key, she would have been able to kill you almost every single fight.
And Gauntlet can initiate here onto
Most
Pharaoh, but
likely,
way too
yeah.
tanky, I think. And the Hellfire is up. And people doing a lot, actually. And there's the Gauntlet Blast. Well, Chain Reaction
Silhouette-
completely whiffed, but yeah, here's Sil. He's like, alright, fine, you wanna kill him? I'm gonna come. And there's a Wrath of Pharaoh in a Torture, so the counter is real. And ends up being 2-0 in favor of Legion. Shield Breaker on Sil. So she's
Shield Breaker
hitting
takes
kind of
the-
hard.
Yeah.
And Ghost March is going to help there, so... Just saying. I don't know. I like it too. Like, not that it matters. But I don't mind. Either Ghost Marchers or Power Treads, I think they're both pretty okay.
I think Steam Boots are better traditionally, but I personally like the Ghost Marchers.
I guess
Like-
it does help set up tree grapples and
Yeah.
stuff better.
Along with the portal key. But who was it? Is it Hax that goes Ghost Marchers on every single hero?
No,
Or is
it's
that Nox?
I don't know. It might be not. I don't really know.
It's some
I'm not-
reasonably well-known carry player that goes Ghost Marchers on every single hero,
Was it?
right?
FJ?
No.
I'm not really familiar with Nox. I know, like, I'm not really.
It's either Nox or Hax, but anyway, two-man Hummywells here. That's going to be a kill onto Tinglet and Vanilla Fresh right off the bat. So,
Massacre.
Tort and Kraken dying, despite a well-placed Kraken ult inside the Hummywells. Because at this point, Pharaoh, he's got 4k gold saved up. Helm and Vestments. They can't kill him. Silhouette wants more blood, but that might have been a bit of a deep dive there. Ultimate from Solstice, not doing all that much, but Eruption being channeled, and
Whoa.
Gauntlet hooks him away. So,
Well, it was the illusion.
yeah, but
Yeah, it
still.
didn't matter anyway.
But
And actually,
Magnus
still
is
cores
one of
back
those
in,
bad.
but takes the Lava Surge stun, and now might be in a little bit of trouble. Nope, they're gonna turn this around, and there goes the Rhapsody Dance Floor, saving her life so damn hard. Rap ult there anyway, and never really in too much danger thanks to the Rhapsody and Ophelia presence.
It wasn't the real silhouette anyway.
She poured it in on top of the Lava Surge.
No, yeah, I think she did.
The
No,
Legion
she
got
have
out.
destroyed a
She got
Hellborn
out, and then she
tower.
poured it back into the illusion, and then Magma stunned her like immediately. He's just on the illusion; it was an accident, but she poured it back in, and then she got stunned and locked down a bit. But, yeah,
A
didn't matter.
Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
Wrath of the Fire there will counter that Kraken charge, and Torture just melting in the background of Silhouette. Looks like Kraken gonna die here as well. Diglett not doing too well. True Grapple gonna stun out Solstice, and he's gonna fall as that Shield Breaker's just doing all sorts of work. Noob G, there we go. Thank you.
Was it Noob G?
I think it
was
was Noob
thinking
G.
about it.
I think it was Noob G. Thanks, Twitch chat. But
Doesn't
yeah,
last
sorry.
of us normally have Narcy supporting?
Yeah. No, he's the jungle player, I guess. He was playing Tempest
The
before.
Legion have destroyed a
Last-
I mean,
Hellborn
before the
tower.
series. I thought I normally saw him on support.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Vanilla Fresh is a typical player for them.
A Hellborn barracks has been
I
destroyed.
don't remember really what their lineup is. It keeps changing. It's kind of hard to keep track.
I know
A
that feel.
Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
That Lava Surge right on the port back. That was funny. But, okay, that's 2x down in middle and bot. So, it looks like Twisted Fusion is well in control of this game all of a sudden. The Silhouette 680 gold per minute. So, she's got what I assume is a full-up Shield Breaker. Yeah, level 3, and 3,700 gold on top of that. Wingbow?
I say
I'd keep
Geo.
that. I'd keep that minor totem.
Yeah, the Mana Totem is doing a lot of work.
That's true. That's +1 to all stats, baby. All stats.
Yep.
Not just one. All of them.
Now, see, if she had a Wingbow, it would only give her, let's see, Wingbow 30 agility, 50
Yeah.
damage.
Right, but
It
how much
doesn't
strength
give
does it
any,
give
doesn't give
her?
any strength or intelligence.
Right. So,
She needs that Mana Totem.
like, come on, man.
I think a Geos would be good here.
I'm a little worried about that with the Kraken ulti, this Magma ulti, and the Solstice ulti.
The Geos gives her good survival. She wants a Thunderclaw. There you go.
I'm
Oh,
fine
she sold
with
it.
that. No, yeah, that's gonna be Wingbow. Get on my
See, I
level.
don't like that.
Or
Get on my
Ginger.
level. No, it's gonna be Wingbow.
Sell the PK,
Who's-
make a Ginjuro.
Who in the entire world has ever gone a Genjuro Dancing Blade first into Assassin Trap? I want to see that once, just to be like the stupidest thing ever. Oh, it's Dancing Blade, he's
I've
going
done-
Wingbow.
I've
Oh,
done the
wait, what?
opposite. I've made a Ginjuro and then split that to make a Wingbow.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. So. Although, hey, why not just get Genjuro and Wingbow? Why split it? Anyway, up top, jump once again onto Solstice, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Three
Oh,
grapples there, no. Shell field onto 2. Gauntlet also going to get caught by that, and Silhouette is here with her illusions. There's a couple more kills. Misery just getting crushed. And Sil is now just tree grappling things because she likes to fly around.
The Legion have destroyed a
So,
Hellborn
this is going to be
tower.
Mega Creeps, and that's going to be GG's. I mean, obviously. Torrent getting eaten by the Nullstone there.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
But Twisted Fusion gonna get
A Hellborn
the
barracks
serious
has been
victory here.
destroyed.
3-1. Really, just looking absolutely dominant. Eruption going off, but it doesn't matter. GG's being called. And nice release of Kraken, I guess. You know, ultimate from Rhapsody. Stop kind of quickly. Again, doesn't matter.
Legion wins.
Finally, the CC boot. Wow. CC boot goes through.
Genocide.
And Twisted
Told you you were
Fusion.
Canadian.
Yeah, I am. Maybe I'm secretly Canadian. I don't know. I've been to Canada like 3 or 4 times.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
I mean, Hellborn threw away their lead pretty hard.
did.
They got picked out in so many situations.
Yep.
They fought sloppy team fights. They wasted ultis when they shouldn't have, and they should have defended towers. But I think in the end, really just like I think miscommunication lost them the game.
Yeah. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
they
they had a
have a
plan.
shot caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem so uncoordinated. So
They were farming and they were doing really well in laning phase, but after that, it didn't seem like they had an idea of what to do. They were just kind of like, all right, we have this gold now. What do we do? But all right. Any final thoughts there, Romney? Game series, whatever yet?
It seemed like they switched up the roles. I mean, I don't really
Yeah.
pay much attention, but I thought that Narcy was normally more support, and to have him jungling, maybe that threw a wrench into things, but I don't know.
Yeah, possible. All right. So that's gonna do it for this series.